Beautiful Saturday sun. I love this. Starting to feel like summer again. Waking up with the sun. This feels amazing.
My name is Najee Wilson, originally from Charleston, South Carolina, but I currently live in Brooklyn, New York, in the neighborhood of Crown Heights. I'm quarantining with me, myself, and I. I moved to New York because New York is a city of dreams. I work as a fine art muse, so that means that I'm lending inspiration to artists for their work. It's hard to maintain a practice where it is very much reliant on being in the same space, breathing the same air. There's an exchange that's happening. There's a connection between the artist and the muse. Technology just really lacks a lot of intimacy, and the intimacy that you get of being in the same room with someone is unmatchable.
When COVID hit, all my work got canceled.
I have already been late on several bills. Now at this point, I'm just totally in the hole and at a deficit.
As far as paying rent, I don't have a lot of cushion as an artist. I don't have a lot of savings. And yes, that is my fault to a degree, but we could never have foreseen something like this.
The pledge to try to get rent canceled isn't something that's just happening in Brooklyn. It's happening throughout to the rest of America, because without work, there is no money. And without money, there is no rent.
I decided to become involved with HOPE. That means Housing Organizers for People Empowerment. And it has been really comforting to know that I'm not the only one going through the struggle.
Hi, everyone. This is HOPE's first virtual meeting.
We're going to be talking about our campaign to cancel rent.
When COVID hit, we were ready to get the government to pass a moratorium to help with the rent.
The governor right now has an extraordinary amount of power because he's declared a state of emergency. We believe that he has the authority and the power legally to cancel rent.
I think we're all just going down a very slippery slope here because, nobody's working. Everything's stopped. Everything's closed. So let's just say this continues for another 2 months. Right now, I'm not working, and there's going to be nothing left. The thing that I miss most about life pre-coronavirus is freedom. Freedom to hug a friend and not feel like maybe I'm going to contract something.
I've been having very solitary, quiet days. Sometimes I won't speak for an entire 24-hour period, and then some days I'm on the phone for 7 hours straight with different friends.
I think for myself, the first thing I needed to figure out was unemployment.
Did you get through the website? Because as far as I was concerned, I thought it was a tragedy and impossible. I didn't even know it was going to work.
There's still people who haven't gotten through yet. And we're in May.
Sometimes all you can do is just breathe through it. Sleepless nights have been happening to me. I was sleeping so well before this. And now I find myself being very restless. It's around midnight and I'm still not tired. I've been so awake lately. Awake when I need to be asleep and asleep when I need to be awake. So I'm going to continue reading here. There's literally nobody outside on the street as I roll through this intersection.
Eastern Parkway would normally be a bustling promenade of people walking, running, biking, families, maybe dominoes being played, just all sorts of life happening. And now that's all stopped. It just really doesn't even feel like I live in New York anymore.
So many opportunities I've had have come out of simply being in New York and being open to the experiences that come. I told myself that in August, if things are not somewhat normal, I may move back to South Carolina, but we'll see.
This quarantine hasn't been easy, but what I can do right now is focus on being present. I'm living for today.